It's white. So check 1, 2, and I think we're back to live here. 26 minutes left in the second half. Missed a couple minutes of play here. Again, we're seeing a lot more chippy play here in the second half. We got a 1-1 game, so players are definitely trying to win balls here. We had a kind of a interesting little slide tackle here. Thought they would call a yellow card on St. Croix Lutheran, but they didn't. Coach Bellani for the Mustangs wasn't happy about that non-call, but nevertheless, we got a throw-in for Maranatha. Rennie headed off by Dimitrov, and looks like a little push in the back, and another call on St. Croix Lutheran. Again, these whistles are coming fast and furious, and we're even seeing, like on that play there, the guy was a little aggressive on the kick back to Dimitrov. Dimitrov to the middle here, headed off by Newberg. JoJo in the corner, being defended by Herman, very good defensive player. Kicked inside the box, headed off by Owens, and Johnson with the foul. And another call here. So seemingly about a foul every minute right now. And let's hope the kids can get back focused in here and play a little bit of soccer here. Free kick gets past. Peterson trying to chase it down, and it gets out of bounds. So we're going to throw in here for Maranatha. Yep. 24-22 and counting. Clock on our streams not synced in, so we took the clock off, and it looks like it's going to be a throw-in for St. Croix Lutheran, and there's some subs coming in. Kobayashi and Oli coming to the game for Masawi. And Hunghwa, it's good to see him back out there. Had a little ankle thing. Owens on the throw-in inside the box. Rennie gets it out of there. Dimitrov finding Rennie. Rennie trying to find Vital. Vital back out to JoJo. JoJo turns around, tries to gather it in. And looks like he keeps it in, and he does. Mueller finding Rennie, and then here comes Dimitrov. Tried to find his teammate Vital, and Newberg there to foil it. Toma had a run on the right side. He was open, but couldn't see him. Rennie to Dimitrov. Dimitrov chipped it up. Newberg with the header. Newberg's playing very good defense back there for St. Croix Lutheran. A lot of fun to watch him play right now. Crusaders with some possession here. Herman being defended by Bartolomeos. Finding the middle here. Soler on the left foot. Finding Peterson. Truax in pursuit of Peterson. Peterson trying to get around Truax. Truax playing pretty good defense here. Kind of pushed up by Peterson, and they're going to grant him it's a goal kick. I was wondering what was going on here. Thought that was great defense by Truax, and a good result. And we get a goal kick here for Grant Bennett. 22 minutes left in the second half. Bennett with the kick and off Peterson's foot. We'll get a throw in. Maranatha. Rennie. Jaden Rennie on the throw in. Finds Dimitrov off his foot. And they're gonna give the throw in to Maranatha again. Probably a little push or something, so they decided just to give the ball back to him. Rennie, aggressive throw in here. Wind is picked up again. It's kind of gusting. Batal down, and it's kicked out by the Crusaders, and another throw in for the Mustangs. Grayson Rennie on the throw in now, as the wind has definitely picked up here in the last couple minutes. Rennie throw in inside the box off the foot of a Crusader. Chased down by a Toma. Peterson, very good hustle save there. Christensen with it. Christensen off to Mueller. Mueller surveying the field. Crosses it. Finds Herman's foot. Herman kicks it in for the Crusaders. Mueller chipping it out. Soler there hustling. Mueller trying to tackle him. Mueller with a good play there to stop that pass, but it's going to be a throw-in for the Crusaders. 20 minutes, 45 seconds and counting here. 1-1. Maranatha Mustangs 1 and St. Croix Lutheran Crusaders 1. Little throw in here and a little dangerous deflection. Grant Bennett looking around for that second ball, and he's going to chase this one down. Goal kick here for the Maranatha goalie. Tevin Asiago set to check in here. Next available time. We're running down the clock here. 20 minutes left in the second half. Bennett with a nice little goal kick there off the foot of Peterson. Dimitrov gets pushed, no call. Gotta play tough out here. I think that was a bad non-call, but Bartolomeus kicks it up, and Newberg gets it on his foot, kicks it off Dimitrov, but he still picks it up, gathering in the corner. Herman there to defend it. Dimitrov back out to Bartolomeus. He brings it to the center. We got Rennie on the deflection, but just not enough there. And an easy save by Schmeling. Good idea by Rennie, just not enough on the header to make it a good chance. Big punt by the goalie. Grayson Rennie on the header. Truax finds a teammate's back foot, but then Rennie picks it up. Johnson on it. Johnson trying to find Bartolomeos, can't get it through. Newberg is there. Newberg up to his teammate Soler. He kicks it through. Dribbling it. Stopping it up, then finds a teammate Kobayashi. Then he tries to find Soler in the corner. Being defended by Mueller. Christensen clears it out, headed up by Crusader. And on the foot of Grayson Rennie. Rennie on the foot of Dimitrov. Dimitrov trying to beat two guys. Got through one. Can't get through both of them. Actually, that's Johnson on that. Nice play by Johnson, actually. Herman there. Very good defender for the Crusaders. Stopping that. Got up. Grant Bennett hustling over. Getting in the way of Peterson and gathers the ball. Tough play by the goalie there. He's got to go diagonal across. The wind would have been pushing it a little bit as well. He has to make a decision if he can get there, and he does. Nice punt by Grant Bennett. But on the head of Owens, back off to Rennie. Dimitrov tried to gather it up. He couldn't do it. Newberg on it. Finds his teammate Herman, and Herman blasts it out. Yes. Grayson Rennie tries to gather it. Ole there to do something with it. And then Caleb Johnson trying to stick with it. Looks like there's a lot of arms going on there. 2-on-1. Couldn't keep it. Soler in and out, and then tackled by Grayson Rennie. And it looked like there's a little something going on there. But it's going to be a throw-in here for Maranatha. They're calling for some subs. And here they come in. Looked like Grayson got kicked in the shin there. He kind of looked back at Soler, who gave him one on the shin. I don't think he appreciated that, but Grayson Rennie here on the throw-in. We're under 17 minutes left in the second half. 1-1 game. Game's kind of cleaned up a little bit, so not as many falls. We got Nate Williams getting ready to check in here for Maranatha. Rennie looks like he's going to dial up the throw-in, and he does. Finds the head of a Crusader player. Jaden Rennie trying to turn it. He does, but Soler is there. It's that Petter Soli's number 17. I've been calling him Soler this half, but Herman on it. Herman gets by a Mustang player by a second one, and then Rennie decides to blast this one into the parking lot. Heads up play by the AR here to get this ball in play. Everybody's looking, but there's a ball coming, and the ball gets thrown in from the parking lot. Throw in here for the Crusaders. 15:40 left in the second half. Ole with a header. Mustang with the header. Back out to Herman. Picked up, almost stabbed here by Rennie. Rennie flips it out, trying to find a Toma. That's going to be a throw in here for St. Croix Lutheran. And that ball that used to be here was thrown across the field. They probably should have used it. 15 minutes left here. Owens casually bringing the ball in. It's a 1-1 game. I don't know if the Crusaders are happy with a tie or not, but they seem to kind of be playing that way. But nice throw in. Massaway gets behind, chips it up and behind the goal. That's going to be a goal kick. And we'll get a sub in here. Nate Williams will come in for Bartolomeos. Get a little breather here. Assuming we'll see JoJo back in about 5 minutes. 14:35. The play has definitely slowed down here in the last, I'd say, 10 minutes. Not as many fouls. Not much possession going on for either team. A lot of back and forth. Massawi with a big win there on the goal kick. Couldn't keep the ball. Looked like he had a chance there. And then Ole trying to gather it, kicks it out. Another goal kick here for Maranatha. Clock winding down to 14 minutes here in the second half. 1-1 game. Feel a little vindicated on my score prediction. And we'll see if the three outcomes I thought were going to happen come to fruition. 1-1. Massaway with a big header there off there. Ole chasing it down. That Ole, number 24, a very tall player. You don't see a lot of soccer players his size. Newberg's a pretty tall player as well. So he plays at Rennie with a nice little play. He's going to try to get around the defender. Number 20 kicks it out. That's Alex Rosen. Haven't called his name much today. Actually played a pretty good defense here. Not sure if he played in the first half much. But nice little play to recover as Jade and Rennie made a nice little run there, getting the ball out of the air. Grayson Rennie on the throw-in. Finds it in the box off the head of Jaden. Headed off by a Crusader. Peterson clears it for the Crusaders, and then Jackson chips it down. Ole off his foot. See if Asiago does something with it. Ooh, nice little chip by Asiago. Runs into a Crusader player. That'd be Newberg. And then Herman dials it up and kicks it off Asiago, and that'll be a throw-in for St. Croix Lutheran. And we got a sub here. We got Petter Soli coming in. And Peterson goes to the bench. Herman with the throw-in. Good throw in there. Rennie chasing it down. Ole on it, and kicked back by a Mustang defender. Owens picks it up for the Crusaders. Chipping it away and staying with it. Tries to find a teammate on the inside and couldn't connect on it, and Grant Bennett will pick it up. 11:45 left in the second half. Grant Bennett calling his players to do some direction here. Keeps the ball low off the back of Christensen, and then Ole picks it up. Rennie with the tackle, kicks it out, but Petter Soli there. He picks it up. I'd like to watch him. Chips it up, and then Mueller behind there to defend it. Dimitrov up to Asiago. Throw in Maranatha here. Newberg calling it was off them. And Grayson Rennie will come up as we're approaching 11 minutes left in the second half. Johnson. Kobayashi off to Masawi. Defended well by the Mustangs. Dimitrov comes up with it, trying to kick it up in the middle, trying to connect here. Couldn't find Nate Williams. Off the chest of Atoma. Jaden Rennie back to Atoma. Atoma kicks it in the middle, off the foot of Williams. Williams trying to chase down a high bouncer here and then headed out by St. Croix Lutheran. And Bopsy Batal will be coming back in.
Listen, just run off the field. Grayson, go.
Nate Williams coming off. Bopsy Batal coming back in. Grayson Rennie with the throw in here. Clock winding down, getting closer to 10 minutes. Rennie, throw inside the box. Headed off by Dimitrov, off to Batal. Batal back in there. Just a little chip hit there, nothing big. And Schmaling right there to gather it up. 10 minutes left in the second half. Schmaling with a nice little punt. See if it gets back Truex. It does. Massawig and chase this down. He's going to survey the field. Finds a teammate. That was Hung Hwa, number 11. Sorry about that. Got Owens on it. Kicked down by Johnson. Truex off his foot and then blasted up and right of the goal. Grant Bennett was there. But with this wind and a little bend, you just never know in this game. 9:20 left. We got Bartolomeus getting ready to check back in for the Mustangs. He'll check in as soon as he can on the next available time to get in. Grant Bennett with a nice little goal kick there. But it finds the foot of a Crusader. Bounced around. Atoma trying to gather it here. Being defended well by the Crusaders. Owens. Not a pretty decent back line here by the Crusaders. Their defense has been real solid. Not making it easy for the Mustangs. And we'll get that sub in as the ball came off Ole, and a throw in here for the Mustangs. Bowers coming in for Mueller. 8.5 minutes left in the second half, and Rennie will throw it in. See if one of these teams can just put together here a run and get that second goal in the net for a possible victory for one of these teams. Solaire, the chip in. He's been a pest over there. Bowers trying his best to keep him out, but he keeps chipping it and controlling it. Rennie, though, gathers it, and Solaire in pursuit. Rennie off the inside of his foot. Nice little throw down for Asiago. Asiago brings it to the middle, trying to find a teammate. Solaire, though, foils it for the Crusaders. Rennie steps up, chipped back out to Jaden Rennie. Rennie couldn't keep it and thrown up. Looks like Ole might have a free roll on there, but look at that. Right off his foot, right directly to the goalie. Definitely had a breakaway chance there, but couldn't control it. And Grant Bennett here with a nice big punt, big bounce. Herman there off the header, trying to find Batal off there. Rennie steps up. Dimitrov tries to gather it, but tipped off by a Crusader. Jaden Rennie gathers it in, off to his brother Grayson Rennie, and then chipped out by Ole. Grayson Rennie back to his goalie, Grant. Grant off the side of his foot. Hung Law off there. Truax trying to defend it. Nice little turn there, and he's just going to kick it out. 6:50 left in the second half. 1-1 game. There's no ball boys here at the game. Maybe something in the future Maranatha should consider doing. Keep this game going. Played across the field by the Crusaders. Here comes Herman with it. Surveying the field. Penner Soley trying to chip it in there. He's looking for some sort of call with his hands up. Inside, and well, let's see, the AR is making some sort of deal. So sub.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. And it looks like we got an injury here, some sort. Center ref calling for the trainer to go in. Can't tell who's down, if that's could be Asiago, who's something. I'm not sure what it was. Maybe a kick to the face or something, maybe a nosebleed. Atoma comes in. Do believe that's Asiago. Hope he's not using his jersey to clean up his blood. He won't be able to go back into the game. But looks like probably a bloody nose of some sort. He's walking off, holding his hand on his face. I don't know if the ball hit him or what got him, but that probably doesn't feel good, especially since it's a little cooler out as the night has progressed with the wind going on. But the trainer's there. And we get a free drop here and chipped up by the Crusaders, and Ole tried to head it. He's pointing off that it was, and everybody's looking around, and then finally a corner kick here. I don't know who's calling what, but there's a lot of people taking guesses here. But corner kick nonetheless for the Crusaders. Went off Ole's head, and then he thought it went off of a Mustang, and he sold it well, so I'll give him credit for that. Looks like Owens in the corner here on the corner kick for the Crusaders. He kicks a very nice corner kick. Ole up there for the header, but then Penner Soley kicks it off a Mustang, and they'll have a corner kick on the opposite side. 5:20 left. 5:20 left. Good save by Paul Bennett there on the shot clock violation here. We have this beautiful scoreboard here, but the shot clock likes to go off every now and then when you start the. This corner kick is a dangerous one. The ball's bounced around and kicked in, and I believe Ole got it. 5 minutes left in the game. St. Croix Lutheran with the goal. Another beautiful kick there by St. Croix Lutheran. Gets it in the middle of the field, and Maranatha just cannot clear it. It's been a struggle for them this year. A lot of these corner kicks have been dangerous for them. I don't know how many goals they've given up on corner kicks, but it's a vast majority of what they give up here. Now it's 2-1, St. Croix Lutheran, and Maranatha's got to get their wits about them here and just play solid. They got plenty of time to get a score here. Dimitrov kicking it up to JoJo, headed out by Owens. .4:45 left. And we need to get a throw in here. Maranatha, the time is of the essence. And hopefully, again, they, instead of just kind of playing helter-skelter, just know that, hey, there's a lot of time left here. Patal on his foot, finding Bowers in the middle here. Bowers looking around, puts it on the floor, and then cleared out by the Crusaders. Grant Bennett trying to play it here, gets it on his foot, clears it. Off Kobayashi's. Soler there, headed back Bowers. Picked up by, looks like a Toma now. Toma kicks it up, but another Crusaders player. Toma back. Ooh, slide tackled there. That's I'm not a big fan of those slide tackles myself. Those look kind of dangerous, and we'll see what's going on here. And Penner Soley is going to get a yellow card, and he'll be sent off. 3:53 left. They'll stop the clock here. So I'm not a fan of those slide tackles. They look awful. If the player gets to the ball first, it's a good play, but if he doesn't, it looks, from my opinion, just looks a little dirty. But some guys are really good at that. But this time, Penner Soley gets caught with his foot in a cookie jar. Grant Bennett on the free kick, bounced around, headed off by Newberg, and then kicked out by Masawi. Ball's bouncing around. Grant waiting for it. Ole in pursuit. He's quick to punt it here. Get this ball back in the offensive zone. Headed off by Batal, but Hunghwa with it. Trying to gather it. See what he's going to do here. Jojo on the defense. Rennie on support. Dimitrov trying to get it away from Masawig. Good defense there by Rennie. He gets it on his foot. He's going to pursue. Tries to kick it down, but nobody home. Newberg gathers it in, and he's just going to try to kill the clock here. 3:08 left. Back to the goalie, Schmeling, to the middle of the field. Johnson in pursuit, headed off by Rennie, and then Christensen. See if Dimitrov can gather it in, but a nice chip out by Soler. Foul on the Mustangs here. Johnson getting his legs tangled up there with, I believe that's Hunghwa with the head position there. They keep kicking the ball up here. 2:40 left. Time is running out for Maranatha today. They don't get something going. St. Croix Lutheran taking its time, and the free kick is up. Ben Christensen off his foot. Dimitrov kicked it up to Toma. He kicks it back, but nobody home there. And Owens clears it. Bowers off the side of his foot, off the side of Ole's head, and then Christian kicks it up. But Newberg there. Batal battling, but off to Herman. Herman back out to Peterson. Peterson back to Herman. Herman splits the defense. Rennie on the defense here. Herman fighting. Peterson coming up. We have under 2 minutes left in the second half here. Dimitrov turning and kicking, and again, nobody's home on that side, and then Dimitrov is down. He needs to get back up here. 1:40 left in this game. Again, time running out for the Mustangs here. 2-1 St. Croix Lutheran. Throw in Herman, finds a shoulder of a Mustang player. Johnson with a header, and then it's kicked up and still in play. Peterson with a nice keep in. Johnson headed up by Dimitrov, headed back in by another Mustang, and I think that ball was out of bounds, and it's going to be a throw-in as we're winding down to almost 1 minute. 1:10 left in the second half. 2-1 St. Croix Lutheran. 1 minute left, and boy, they are really taking their time, but you can kind of do that when you have the lead. Finds the head of a Mustang player. Dimitrov chipping it down. Nobody there. Let's see if Batal can get there. Newberg's going to just kick it out. Good idea. We got 45 seconds and a throw in here. Winding down 40. Grayson Rennie. 35 seconds. Here comes the throw in the middle, headed out by Soler, and on the Dimitrov's foot. He can't do anything with it. 25 seconds left. Goalie Grant is going to gather it in here. He's going to try to kick it up here, and he does so. Nice kick. See if someone can get a little chip off here. Man, a good spot there. Batal was there, but he couldn't get it. We got 12 seconds left, winding it down. Left-footed by Bowers. They're going to click it out. We got 9 seconds left. 7, 6. There's one chance here for Grant, and that's not going to happen. Dimitrov, 2-1, and that's going to be the game. Actually, a really good chance there at the end. Grant Bennett on his kick here from the half